Lucy, 2014. Lucy, directed by Luc Besson, is a mind-bending action thriller that blends sci-fi concepts with fast-paced action. The movie follows the story of Lucy, played by Scarlett Johansson, who accidentally gets involved in a drug deal that leads to her being force-fed a powerful synthetic drug, CPH4. This drug rapidly increases her brain capacity, allowing her to access abilities beyond human comprehension. Plot. The plot of Lucy revolves around the titular character, a young woman living in Taipei who is unwittingly thrust into a criminal underworld. After being kidnapped and forced to smuggle drugs in her abdomen, an accident causes the drug to leak into her system. This triggers a dramatic transformation, unlocking the full potential of her brain, something humans supposedly only use 10% of. As Lucy's brain capacity grows, she becomes more powerful, gaining extraordinary physical and mental abilities, such as telekinesis, heightened senses, and the ability to process vast amounts of information instantly. Lucy begins to seek out the people responsible for her transformation, while also trying to unlock the mysteries of her new abilities. Along the way, she teams up with Professor Samuel Norman, played by Morgan Freeman, a scientist who studies the potential of human brain capacity. Characters. Scarlett Johansson is the centerpiece of the film, delivering a gripping performance as Lucy. She starts off as a normal young woman, terrified and confused, but her transformation into a superhuman being is fascinating to watch. Johansson's portrayal of Lucy's evolution from frightened victim to empowered intellect is both captivating and relatable. Her portrayal carries the emotional weight of the film, as we watch her struggle to understand her changing self and her place in the world. Morgan Freeman's character, Professor Norman, is the voice of reason and science in the film. He serves as a guide for Lucy as she explores the limits of her newfound abilities. While Freeman's role is somewhat minimal, he adds depth to the movie's exploration of human potential. The antagonist is the ruthless drug lord, Mr. Ras Jong, played by Choi Min-sik, whose plan to use Lucy for his own gain sets the stage for much of the movie's conflict. While his character is somewhat one-dimensional, his presence provides a necessary element of danger. Themes. At its core, Lucy is about human potential. The movie poses questions about the limitations of the human brain and explores the idea of unlocking the mind's full capacity. It delves into the philosophical question of what it means to be human when our bodies and minds evolve beyond their natural limitations. The concept of brain power is central to the film, leading to some deeply existential questions. As Lucy's brain expands, she begins to see time, space, and reality in ways that transcend human understanding. The film often portrays this through visually striking sequences, where Lucy perceives the world in hyper-intelligent forms. Lucy also touches on themes of control and power. As Lucy's abilities grow, she becomes less tethered to human constraints and more of a godlike figure. Her journey is one of both physical empowerment and emotional disintegration, as she becomes increasingly detached from her humanity. This provides a powerful commentary on the cost of pushing human potential to its absolute limit. Comparison to other movies. One movie that comes to mind when thinking of Lucy is Limitless, 2011, starring Bradley Cooper. Both films explore the idea of unlocking the full potential of the human brain through a substance. Though in Limitless, the drug only enhances intelligence, while in Lucy, it grants a wide range of superhuman abilities. Both movies explore the consequences of this newfound power, but Lucy takes a more surreal approach, whereas Limitless focuses more on the psychological and materialistic effects. Another movie that shares similarities with Lucy is Inception, 2010, directed by Christopher Nolan. Both films explore the malleability of reality, but Lucy does this through the lens of an expanding mind, while Inception is about dreams and the subconscious. However, both films play with the perception of time and space. Scarlett Johansson's portrayal of Lucy adds to her impressive range as an actress. Johansson had already made a name for herself in dramatic roles, but Lucy allowed her to flex her action star muscles. Of course, her most famous role is that of Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, a character she has played in numerous films since 2010. The strength and physicality required for both Lucy and Black Widow showcased Johansson's versatility. In addition to her action roles, Johansson has earned acclaim for her performances in films like Lost in Translation, 2003, Her, 2013, and Marriage Story, 2019, where her range as an actress was fully demonstrated. Similar movies. As mentioned, Limitless is a clear comparison, but also films like Transcendence, 2014, starring Johnny Depp, explore similar themes of human potential and artificial intelligence. The Matrix trilogy also comes to mind, given its focus on unlocking hidden knowledge and transcending physical limitations. Conclusion. Lucy is a visually stimulating and thought-provoking film that blends action with deeper philosophical questions about human potential. Scarlett Johansson's performance is magnetic, and Luc Besson's direction takes the audience on an exhilarating journey into the unknown. The film's exploration of human intelligence and consciousness is unique, even if it doesn't fully explain all of its ideas. But it's an interesting ride that leaves you thinking long after the credits roll.